Hello everybody, Darren here from Republic of Play, and today we're beginning episode 2 of the Bosporan Kingdom campaign Let's Play for Imperator Rome 1.2 Cicero update. So in the last episode, we took out Scythia and Chersonesus, two countries that were bordering me. We've actually tripled in size now after that one war by absorbing them. So we have 39 territories now. We started with just 13 and we're 11 years into the game. So we're doing all right and we're making money. We've got okay manpower for our size, but we need to really start getting that up higher. Good stability, but we've got bad aggressive expansion. This is the thing that's going to be really hurting us in this episode today, which is the fact that we have wrong culture group happiness, negative 18% because of this. And we have a lot of the wrong culture. We have all this Scythian culture here that we own that we're going to have to figure out how to convert, as well as the religion, which is heptatic. And the problem here is that so much unrest generated from that aggressive expansion is really going to cause them to not even assimilate at all. And we'll kind of touch on that in a bit. Now, before we look internally, I thought we'd look externally and see what has changed on the map in these 11 years. So far, the notable things is that Rome has expanded, they've doubled in size, they've taken out Etruria, although Etruria are still here on Corsica. Carthage doesn't really seem to be doing anything different. Phrygia and the Seleucids are at war. The Seleucids, along with Parthia and Bactria, their two vassals, have attacked Phrygia. And they're currently invading and taking some territories, so we'll have to just see how that war shakes out over time. And then the other war that's going on at the moment is that Legia, Colchis, and Seracia are all allied together, and they were attacked by Albania and Iberia, who are currently actually losing their war by negative 14 on the war score, according to the diplomatic treaty that I looked at. So it looks pretty even from up here. You know, a lot of territories are exchanging hands, but apparently they're losing. So that's kind of one to keep our eye on. So the significance of now tripling in size is that we have now become a regional power. And this means that our previous alliances have dissolved and changed into us guaranteeing them. They're too small. We used to be allied with Syndicissa, and this tiny little nation here, Zygia. So they actually really helped us out. And they took a battering in that war. You can see all their troops here kind of heading back to their original territory, and they're quite damaged. Even though there's only a couple units in these armies, they're quite damaged. So they did their part. I appreciate them for it. But it's pretty much destroyed them, helping me. But hey, that's what they signed up for. So in this episode, we've got to decide what we're going to do, right? Are we going to expand? Maybe. I might go to Olbia and Tyras. These two are allies. But I don't think I'm really going to go much further than that for now, because the aggressive expansion is quite high, and I want to, play it cool, play it safe, see how our empire evolves, and if we're going to have any issues. We have our Basilisk. He's still quite young. He's 37. He has 3 kids. We have this disloyal pretender to the throne who's plotting quietly, causing himself to be more and more disloyal. And it says here, actually, I think if we hover over this bar, so when he feels this ambition, which will always succeed, the character is plotting their own nefarious ambitions. When it's fulfilled, there will be no additional effect. Now, I don't know, but I think it might cause an event where a plot chain could start. We'll have to see. Hopefully not, because I'm hoping that just finishes soon and then his loyalty starts coming back up. If we ever get him to 60, then we can actually send him adventuring and get him to leave the country. And he might come back as a mercenary, which is kind of interesting. I've never actually done it before, but yeah, it'd be a good way to get rid of him, actually, because I really don't want him. He's got no relevance other than he's just a pain. And he's in our government currently, which is, causing a bit of problem. If the lower loyalty, it means our epistrategist isn't as effective as it, or not that it isn't as effective, it isn't contributing as effectively as it could be to our political influence income. So yeah, so that's pretty much the situation right now on the ground. We need to kind of have a look at the territories we've taken. So if we go to national overview, we have a bunch of new territories. So we have Bosporanum is completely new, and we've got that full province that's on its own. We have Maeotia, which we had before, hasn't changed. Taurica, we've now solidified Taurica. We didn't have the full thing before. Mantessa, which we have one territory in Mantessa, just this little area here, Vel. That's going to be a bit of a problem, and it might have food problems. It's not a city, it's just a settlement, so we'll see how that works itself out. Then there's Olbia. We now have a stake in Olbia because we have this one city down here. And then we have Sarmatia, which kind of wraps around, and we could start colonizing out this way. Now to colonize, we need 10 pops in a nearby adjacent region. The only adjacent region is Ectonopolis, and we don't have 10, we have 6 pops. So this is going to be a very gradual thing. Because of the new changes in the 1.2, you don't really move pops around anymore. You can move slaves, but you can't move any of the other pops. They move organically. And they move based on something called your migration attraction. And that can be changed through a various bunch of things. So 3 pops are actually migrating here right now, even though the attraction is really low. I'm kind of surprised. But they might be actually migrating out of these uncolonized regions. Let's have a look. Actually, it will tell us. Oh no, they're all coming from internally. They're all coming from the other side of the province. So I'm still struggling to kind of really understand why, but this is the migration attraction. And basically, if this is the highest value out of any of the other places, I think roughly around it, then it'll start pulling pops towards it. So we should hit 10 pops after a while here, and then we can just move there. Although there's other conditions I believe that you have to meet, such as having the dominant culture, having the dominant religion, and right now it is 100% Heptadic religion and 100% Scythian in the entire province, and in the particular city as well. So yeah, it's not going to happen anytime soon. So we're going to have to figure out how to manage that. Alright, so the first thing to do is we have unused trade routes. Now, because we just took on a bunch of new territories kind of over this way for Torica, we've actually acquired another source of grain. So we're producing 2. So we really don't need to be trading in any from Getty anymore. So let's get rid of them. Is that correct? Yes. So we can cancel that. I thought I was trading 2, but I don't know, maybe one of them stopped. Anyway, so we've cancelled those trades. So we're not trading anything in anymore. So we've got a completely blank slate kind of system and province here that we want to figure out. So we want to go for as many capital surpluses as we can. So for instance, we're producing fish, we're producing leather, we're producing steppe horses. If we can get any of those, that'd be good. So we can't get fish, we can't get leather, and we can't get steppe horses, it seems. Oh, we can. So a surplus of this will give us horse archer discipline. It's not really going to be that useful, but sure. I mean, we've got 5. Oh, we can even trade it internally. You know, it's kind of a waste doing that, but it's okay, whatever. Because you don't even make as much money if it's an internal trade, but whatever. At least we get a surplus capital for when we do go to war. And then we get that archer discipline. So the reason as well a lot of these people won't probably want to trade, and most of this stuff is probably internal, is because this aggressive expansion is going to be so high that a lot of diplomatic relations with people is going to be quite bad. So this is why I was saying we kind of have to worry about who's going to be attacking us. So if we look at this, let's see, aggressive expansion -4. Oh, that's not too bad at all. Oh, maybe they've changed it. 18 aggressive expansion used to be like -40 opinion. Maybe it's different because they're my yeah, there we go. -48 for these guys. Maybe it's different for the others because they were allies in that war. I don't know. Bit strange, but either way, -48, just opinion straight up. So people are like, no, we're not trading with you, dude. You just like devoured 2 countries, which is, I guess, understandable. All right, so let's figure out what else we can get then while we're here. So salt, love me a bit of salt. That's going to reduce army maintenance. It looks like we could even get some from Thrace, but they're not willing to give up their capital bonus. So we'll just trade some in from ourselves right now. Maybe we can get some more later. Livestock, we already have. Vegetables. So vegetables will give monthly food modifier increase. Wine will be Freeman happiness. All right, yeah, let's do that. Armenia are happy to trade with us, and so are our vassal. Let's go with Armenia. Let's go with our vassal as well for wine, because that will give us the capital, which will reduce our maintenance. Oh, it says we already have it. Do we? Oh, I'm an idiot. We already had it. Oh well. Whatever. How much? What does it give us for each surplus? Freeman happiness 1%. Yeah, whatever. At least it's not completely lost. All right, then cloth, local tax. Come from Pamphylia, from Phrygia. All right, and one more thing to trade. We could get even more wine, more vegetables, more food. We'll get vegetables. Why not? We haven't got that yet. Get it from Phrygia, Osirone. There we go. So now we're gonna have a look at the trade routes. Where is that? This one. So we still have a trade route up here. And what could this province do with having... It's not as big of a deal. We'll just get grain. Always good to have just a little bit extra food stored away. Okay. And then we'll fix our economy. We're going to turn off the army maintenance. We're going to turn off the fort maintenance. And we'll see how much we're making. We're making 5.99 right now. So the other thing is our armies are taking attrition in badly supplied areas. So we need to just get back to a good supplied area, which will be down here. So we'll just head down here for now. Oh, I guess we'll head back to the capital and move these guys. And then our manpower should start to grow. Right, so we've got these two new areas. We have a hand in 2 new regions, right? In Sarmatia Europea and Sarmatia Asiatica. So what we're going to have to do is get a new governor. Now, there's an argument to be made here that because it's 100% Scythian and Heptatic, we should probably go with that to relieve the unrest. But eventually, we'll probably want to get rid of someone like that. So we did take on 2 families, which means we get the characters of those families and their culture as well. So this guy is perfect, right? He is a scorned family. He has 10 finesse, and he is Scythian and Heptatic. So they're going to like that. They're going to like that he's governing them. Perfect. And then we'll get another one up here. Now, there's only 1 territory here. It's not a big deal, but we'll pop him down. He's scorned family as well. Rudramuk Kasake. There he is. Local autonomy. That will actually probably be a good policy to enact. Yeah, good. That's on both of them. So that's going to give a big bonus to happiness as well. And the great thing with that is that will kind of ease the transition for conversion. So if we have a look at maybe the most populous city, which is Ectonopolis, and we look at the pops. So we got 0 citizens, 1 freeman, some of that. Nothing is changing right now. It might change a little bit when we play time, but it does say dominant religion is not the state religion, dominant culture is not the primary culture, and we have general unrest. So nobody is converting, right? Nothing is going on right now. And we just got to make them happy until we can. Now, as more pops filter in, there might be a better chance of that. I mean, 81% of these tribesmen are happy. I think they will convert. I think they've got enough happiness that they will. We'll have to see. I think we just need to let time play. Now, taking on all these tribesmen is causing us a bad research ratio. So, a population of 275, we get an efficiency of 42%. That is low. That is really low. We're not even at half of what we could be. So yeah, that's pretty bad. And that's going to be because of our breakdown here. Freemen, citizen. So what do we have citizen-wise? Citizens make up 13%. Yeah, we really need that to be like 30%. That's ideally what we'd be striving for. So that's what we're going to try and do. Get rid of as many of these as we have. All these tribesmen, 52 of them in Bosporanum. It's just a crazy amount of tribesmen. So what are we doing in Bosporanum? We are now on the governor policy for whatever that's called, acquisition of wealth, sorry. So yeah, I think what we need to do then is, I might give them local autonomy as well. So we're going to make a lot less out of this place. But it is mostly just tribesmen. If we can make them happy and convert them, I think that'd be better. So that's what we'll do. And their loyalty is actually going up now because of that change. So yeah, maybe a soft... Gonna ease them into this whole transitionary period which they're going to be going through. Alright, we've got no money, so we're just going to have to let time play, and then we can start building things to change this. I really want to develop this into a city. Right, we have no city in this place. We just have... Everything's a settlement. So we need a city that'll pull pops towards it, and then we'll start converting them en masse at, what's this place called? Tafros. So yeah, that's what we're going to try and do. Alright, let's go. We'll speed it up as well, because this is going to be pretty passive. We don't have much of an effect to do. Like I said, we're going to be keeping an eye on this guy. We're going to be keeping an eye on our family. She's actually pregnant again. That's her 4th kid. Due in November. So, oh wow. It's November now. She's past her due date. She's 3 days past her due date. I hope there's no complication. It's December. What's going on? Okay, there we go. So, another daughter. Nice. Cool. So, 2 daughters, 2 sons. Spartacus, Philippus, Laodike, and Lysis. That's a cool name. Lysis. Something I'm going to do as well for Spartacus is grant him a holding. I want him to make a bit more money so we can do more bribes and stuff later. So select a holding to grant to him. Jesus Christ, that was loud. We're going to give him a holding in the capital. So that's going to basically give him a stronger power base, going to give him a bit more wealth over time. And then your ruler really needs to spend his own wealth on a lot of decisions and events that crop up throughout the game, throughout your campaign. By the way, they've added a new symbol here. I don't know if it's a bug, but the attrition symbol is now like a downward arrow. That is terrible. Yeah, it's easier to tell here when it's red on the outliner. We're taking attrition. That's why I need to get in. We're losing 900 men to attrition. What the hell is going on with that? Okay, we're not losing any anymore. Just get to the city, and then the supply there should take care of them. That's really bad to lose 900 in 1 month. Okay, it's actually going up now. Good. The reason it's a negative is just because it's supplying the army, I think. So next month it should be fine. I have no idea why it's a minus. Oh, because, yeah, no, it's still supplying the army. We have 18 cohorts, so we've got 800 men to fill the army. So we got 2 trades here. Research points 5%. Yes, they want to import cloth. Absolutely. We get more horse archer discipline with these guys. That's Ziggy wants something as well. Yep, absolutely. And we're starting to make money again. Good. So yeah, that's what we're going to be trying to do now, is converting all these tribesmen and then maybe start fabricating a claim soon. Megalini's Menesemendid has died of dysentery at the age of 70. He was our... this thing. Archosomatophilix. Alright, anyway, let's put this guy in charge of it, why not? So that's going to be impact of morale. How's Paris doing? Is he... he's content. His loyalty is evened out. Because he's a pretender, we've given him free hands, so what we're going to do is slap him with a bribe. It's going to give him 5 corruption, which increases his wage all the time. Which is a really interesting thing. Like, increasing his wage means he's going to make more money, and then he's going to get more powerful, and he's going to get more disloyal. So we got to be careful with that. Well, we could put corruption sanctions on him, and that would suck the loyalty out of him, but it would remove all of his corruption. It's kind of interesting. We'll have to see how that shakes itself out. 1 more loyalty, and we could send him off. So I could grant him a holding and then just send him away. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, I feel like that's counterintuitive, right? We're giving him territory and then he has to leave. Let's see what happens. We'll give him the new territory of Chersonesus. He needs to be a general. Okay. And he returns when he feels he's learned everything. I might be instead making this guy quite powerful. So I don't know if this is a good idea. I think we'll just leave him. I think we'll leave him. Because he might come back like a badass. Destroy me. So we'll leave it for now. Army maintenance costs reduced. Yes, please. So we're just making more and more money all the time, which is great. We've got a bunch of inventions available. So I really want to improve this city. That's going to take a little bit longer yet. We just need to save up the money for it. So there's not much I can do before I can build that. So while we're waiting, what else could we do? Yep, this is pretty good. That's quite a lot though. 100 influence for that. And that's going to basically increase our civilization change. We could hold games for popularity. Now our guy's popular enough. He's 90% popular. So trade winds. The fickle seas can be bring ruin or prosperity to many locales, and the city of Theodosia appears to be reaping the rewards of a particularly good trading season this year. Theodosia. Where is that? I've seen it before. There it is, right there. Beautiful. Excellent. Commerce value increased. Or we could say use the extra funds to encourage visitors to stay. Migration attraction. So our commerce value is 0.004. I don't think increasing that by 0.02 is that useful. We'll put up the migration attraction. See if we can attract some more people over time to our thriving cities. So an envoy from Apulia. Where the hell are they? Oh, they're all the way over here. And they want grain, and they'll get manpower. Now this is grain from Sarmatia, yeah, no problem. We already have it on where it doesn't allow us to give away our surplus, but I never trust it. I always check, but I'm pretty sure it never does. Alright, so our manpower is finally coming back up. Our money is doing pretty well. Yeah, we're making 650. 656, good. And if we look at our different provinces, things are pretty good. We've given local autonomy to Bosporanum. So I'm hoping that in Bosporanum, what we need to do is change this to found a city, and then we build promotion so that we can promote the tribesmen out. We're at 11 civilization value here, so it's just really bad. So as soon as we increase it, we'll also redevelop or do urban development to just increase that civilization value. We're just after getting veterans moving on. So a recent bad winter caused those working the fields to up and leave, hoping to find better work in our armies. So we're after getting 2,000 manpower from that. Nice. I'm going to speed it up even more. We're at full speed now, full kilt. I saw some pirates roaming around there. There's a storm going on in the Black Sea. So we're looking all right. We need to really raise research ratio and remove those tribesmen. That is just the goal right now. Olympic Games, do we send this guy or do we send this guy? We've been sending him over and over and he hasn't been winning, so we're going to send this guy. See if that makes any difference. We have 4 scorned families right now, but not really many disloyal characters. Holy shit, he's back down to 43%. Oh no, that's a different guy. Because the other guy we brought up to like 70. He's 72, let's be real. I think we can outlast his disloyalty. So we've had 2 raids on our coastlines here by these pirates. Can't do much about it yet. Gotta wait. We should be pretty soon, we'll be able to, I guess it's not that one. It's still quite a while away, but we'll be able to get our first tradition as well. Which I'm going to probably invest into proud shipwrights so we can build ships at a bit better pace. How many of these are loyal to him? Not that many, actually. That's not bad. And we're lowering that aggressive expansion pretty rapidly, actually. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm going to do a stab of the pig. It's going to increase that stability back up and kind of counterbalance the negatives that we've been encountering with the happiness. We'll make money and things like that. It's going to increase our research points, our national population growth, all that good stuff. But we're at 60% religious unity now. So the problem there is so many negative or people that aren't our religion are causing that to be our omens to be less effective. Seeking a patron, as custom dictates, the eager yet politically inexperienced woman Tati Rohini has approached us in obeisance, asking for our formal patronage. Such a request carries few practical duties. Would increase the standing of Tati amongst her peers. I don't see why. But I don't see why not either. We can increase the prominence of her family. Who is she? This little kid. She's 7 years old. I don't see any reason to do this. She'll gain prominence. We get popularity. I guess that's the benefit, really. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, wait. The entire court is impressed by this stupendous pun. And we gain 1 finesse, our leader. Yeah, definitely do that. Nice. So buildings now cost a little less. Thank you, Tati. Stomped on that little girl's dreams. So, a sizable quantity of tribal people in the resident city in Ectinopolis have requested permission of the local administrative officers to cross the border into land owned by our neighbor Olbia. Oh yeah, we'll get a nice little chunk of change immediately. But 4 tribesmen will move from our territory to Olbia. I'm going to say no. I kind of want them to be there because we're going to convert them. Although I am just going to go for Olbia eventually, so it's kind of an interesting trade-off. Local tribesman happiness, negative 25%. That's so bad. For 2 years, though. It's not too bad for 2 years. Yeah, sorry, guys. You ain't moving. I need you. I want to convert you myself. And that's... Oh, that was up here, actually. I thought it was down here. It's not too bad. Alright, so we've got the money now to found a city. And once that gets done, then we will coordinate urban development. So, they want to get wood from the province of Sarmatia. Yeah, sure. We're trading quite a lot now. We're trading away cloth, wine, fish, grain, wood, and steppe horses. So really quite a lot of stuff. How did the wars go down here? That war has ended without seemingly much of a territory shift. Same down here. Maybe Albania got territory? Or Albania, sorry. Hard to tell. Now, the rest of the money we have... Oh, I kind of do need to spend it over here, yeah. Because I want to build buildings once this is done. So how long does this take? 24th of April. And then this turns into a city. Okay, cool. This guy is still a little bit, This guy's trying to claim another holding? Oh no, he's actually trying to take his holding, I think the other guy was. Yeah, so this guy is going to try and claim this guy's holding. Yeah, he's being targeted by him. That's kind of cool. That'd be perfect, because we got the loyalty benefit, and if he loses the holding, that'd be great. What the hell? Oh no! Calanthus has died during childbirth at the age of 35. Oh, and the child died as well. No, she was so young. Oh, this is going to cause problems, man. Because the question is, we kind of need to marry again. And that's going to create this whole thing. Damn, rest in peace, though. I feel bad for her, man. 5 kids. Well, 4 of them survived. So yeah, so he's without wife now, and his charisma and zeal are pretty low, and he's in mourning because of that. Oh, he's heartbroken. Spartacus. Heartbroken. The kids don't care. Yeah, so we have to arrange a new marriage. We'll wait a little bit before we do. So the fabrication speed is low and monthly turning and war exhaustion and stability. It's not too bad, I guess. We'll wait a little bit. It's only right that we wait. You know, we gotta have respect. So we will. But that's devastating. I just didn't expect that. It's gonna change things. Because if we marry again, you know, another woman might have kids. Although if we get someone who's maybe over 40, maybe there wouldn't be a problem. But if we have someone else with kids, then you have this whole fight for the next, like, who's supposed to be next in line. Really don't want to go down that road. Spartacus the 4th is actually 13 already. Yeah, so we'll have to see. I think we'll just need to get an older woman. Just to benefit ourselves, but not really with the eye of, with the goal of reproduction. So I think that's what we'll have to do. Interesting though. I feel bad, man. Incompetent storage. Distraught officials from the province of Maeotia are reporting that not a oh, we read this before. Yeah, so we're just after losing some food. So this time it's going to be 400 food. I don't understand that. Province of Maeotia gains 400 food. Oh, because it lost 400. So it'll stay the same if we pay 180. Or we could just let them sort it out and we'll lose a little loyalty in that province. I think that's the best result because all our provinces are very loyal right now. So we've got the money. Has this turned into a city yet? Not yet. And what about this? We don't need to be investing in that one. What about this one? Yendi actually has 8 pops in it. I think we'll invest in this one to become a city as well. 154 gold though. It's quite a lot. No, let's leave it. Let's leave it. So what I'm going to do down here is we have a few more buildings that we can build in the capital, and our pops have kind of settled down now, so they're at a pretty good ratio. We still need to kind of get rid of some more of these tribesmen, which are converting, which is excellent. So what we kind of need is probably another library again. Spamming these libraries just to get the citizens out. Make room for them, essentially. Libraries essentially make room for citizens. And then we could do an aqueduct, which would increase the capacity. No, we don't need that. Theater, temple, mill. Nope, don't need any of that. It's really just the academy, I think, would be good as well. Then promotion speed would actually be quicker. Yeah, we'll do those 2 buildings. Oratory, advances, advance. Great. That is actually something we should do, is get some technologies. So, right, global monthly food modifier. Yeah, sure, why not? Equal integration, aggressive expansion reduced. National tribesman output. We do have a lot, so we'll just get that benefit while we have them. And then we spent all our money. Alright, so we make most of our money still from taxes, although our commerce value has come up quite a bit. So we could... I think we'll give freemen happiness a boost, because our manpower is kind of low. Or aggressive expansion change. Yeah. It's only 0.3 though. Whereas this is 15% happiness. I think this is just better to get. Cool. Still, it's just about to become a city now. I'm sure it's going to look amazing. We're going to see the city grow organically. Well, it just appeared, but there you go. Tafros becomes a city, and we can see it because of its culture. It's all these like little huts and stuff. Right, so let's coordinate urban development. It still has city under construction. No, it doesn't. Good. So let's coordinate urban development. That will speed up the civilization value that kind of grows here, and then that should help things out. Now, while that's going, we can also build a building to increase the promotion speed, or maybe the migration attraction. We can't migration attract until we have 30 civilization value. So that's the thing we need to bring up first, and then we can do... Then people actually filter in here a bit faster. So patronage of the arts. A basilisk is expected to be a patron of the arts. Artistic depictions of the basilisk cement legitimacy in the eyes of the people. Styled in the manner of popular gods and heroes, these sculptures, paintings, and murals are often worth their hefty price. we don't really have the money to do that, to be fair. So we'll just have to say no. Alright, cool. So I think it's time we start maybe fabricating our next claim. Who are these guys allies with? Yeah, they are just allies with the guys to the left. Okay, cool. So let's fabricate a claim there. I think it'd be worth improving the relations with someone like Thrace. Because you never know. They could come for us. And we'd be so screwed if that happened. We have no ally anymore, so we really need to find someone. Colchis would be kind of a cool ally, actually. They seem big enough. Yeah, they are. Come on, Colchis, let's be friends. Let's be friends. So we're improving opinion with both of those guys. And we can increase that maximum opinion by getting this tech. So that should work its way up for quite a while, actually, which is good. So we're fabricating a claim on Olbia. We're improving opinion with Thrace and Colchis, right? Makes sense. Those two on the opposite sides there, similar sizes to us, should help us out. Now, you might be thinking, can we integrate these smaller nations without attacking them? We can't because they're tribal. They're all tribal here, so it means that the only way of getting them is vassalizing, tribal vassals. They kind of suck. You can't integrate them over time. I don't really see the point of a tribal vassal. They're supposed to get more civilization value, so you sort of civilize them, and then over time you can convert them. They'll change their government or something. That's not really the practicality of it, though, I feel. So we got our academy built. So now we're going to be converting at a little bit of a faster speed. Yeah, academy 0.50. Nice. I've seen that number go up to like 20% sometimes. I just wish I knew what I could do to get it up that high. I feel like you'd have to have a really big base amount. Anyway, it looks like we're about to get rid of another tribesman, which is good. How many have we got now? 52. So yeah, we can just look at the maximum amount here. We've got 120. It's actually our most frequent pop. 120 tribesmen, 40%. Damn. Gotta get them down. Gotta get rid of them. We need promotion all over the place. It's kind of hard to tell, though, what it chooses to promote. Like, right now, it's promoting a freeman into a citizen. Now, there is room for citizens, but I don't know why it wouldn't just get a tribesman. I don't know why it doesn't, like, why doesn't it do that? Because these guys are almost dead equal, right? 35 to 35. The ratios are correct, just about. Maybe slightly over. So it's a bit of a shame that it's doing that. That's kind of part of the system that I just don't really get. So how's it going here? So that urban development is still going. We're going to build now a... Well, let's have a look. We're starting to actually convert, finally. Very, very slow assimilation speed because of all the negatives. So it's super slow, but it is happening. So we can build stuff to actually convert faster. I think that'd be the right thing to do. That'll reduce that unrest and slowly tick it up over time and get us to the stage where we need to be. So I think that'd be a good idea. So we're going to get a temple. And then maybe an academy. And those two buildings means that we're going to be promoting a bit faster and we're going to be converting a bit faster. And then everything should be getting a little happier. And once we reach the tipping point of about 50% on the religion scale, then we will have the dominant religion, and which means that this will go faster as well. So it's like it kind of scales up in a way. Anyway, it should take care of itself. We don't need to get too involved with it. But once we have it set in motion, we're good to go. Let's have a look at things. So I think it's time we get our second wife. We are 43, so let's find someone of appropriate age. So she's 43. She's not very good, though. We need someone high in zeal. This is pretty good. 8 and 6 is what we have. Really? Oh, yeah. Here we go. 8 and 8. Leontis Spartakid. Another Spartakid. Hopefully another distant cousin. So let's do that. So what is she? She is prominent, honest, tactically inflexible, and pious. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's find her again. There she is. A suitable match. Now, she's 33. She could have kids. It's a risk we'll have to take. So we read this kind of thing before. A suitable match, so we could just increase her loyalty by accepting that. Yep. And he's got his 4 kids here. So his eldest is now 15, about to come of age. He's 4644, pretty average. He wants to become rich. Hashtag relatable. She doesn't have an ambition. What about his other son? Become a tyrant. Ooh, Philippus. Must have become a tyrant. Chance of gaining martial and corruption. Corrupt little kid. I'll be interested to see what he turns out to be. He's only 12. Alright, let's let time keep going. So we're building in multiple or are we? We're building in, yeah, 2 buildings in one place. We've got Tafros doing the urban planning. Active diplomacy. The fabrication of the claim is on its way up. Thrace are starting to like us now finally, which is good. Our manpower is doing well. Everything's going good. How much are we making now? 7.81. We've been making a little bit more before. Don't want to get any of those. So it's really just about buildings now, to be honest. Research is kind of good. We're up to 12 citizens now. That's good. Let's keep it going. Let's get another library. And that's the max amount of buildings there. So that place is done for a long time. This place isn't, though. We've got 2 libraries here. So I would imagine that we've got room. Yeah, we do. We've got room for more. So we're going to get, I think, an academy so they promote faster. This has plenty of buildings as well. So we got, you know, plenty to spend our money on. Lots of cities around that don't have much development. Now you can build in places that aren't cities as well. In these settlements, you can build legation and a bunch of things actually. So legation is pretty good for like migration speed and assimilation. That's something I was thinking of building up here because it's a city on its own, or a settlement on its own rather. So building provincial legation will mean that, you know, we're going to attract more people to here. It's going to assimilate the people that are here, if at all. I mean, it probably won't because they're so rooted in their ways that I don't think conversion's probably taking place. It is very slowly, I guess, which is good. And then once it reaches 10 pops, we can start colonizing out. Disagreement on the highest level. Ah, this guy again, man. Here he is. He's 77 loyal though, which is good. Parasites, Spartakid, a man of sound reputation, and Paul Pershenikid, noble and a great virtue, have recently started to spar furiously while attending the court. So what is his job? He's the Hierophant, and this guy the Epistrategist. So we want Paris to keep his loyalty high, so we're going to side with him. Olympic Games. So who do we send? This guy or this guy? Send the second guy. Hopefully they'll come back with something good. With good news. Is Rome doing anything else? Looks like they've expanded east. Carthage, no change. Phrygia just gobbled up something here. We just got peace. It does look like the Seleucids took a bunch of territory because I don't remember them bordering all the way up to Armenia. Maybe they do? I just can't remember. Olympics concluded. Spartacus gains some popularity. Our Basileus. Disloyal characters. So that's the old man, isn't it? Yeah, he's on his way out. We now have a claim on the province of Olbia. Excellent. Our aggressive expansion is almost gone. We just got a bunch of new advances. So we've advanced to level 1 on pretty much everything now. So what could we get? Conversion speed +1. Yes. Aggressive expansion impact lowered. That will be good for our next war, which might be coming up pretty soon. So if we were to go to war with Olbia, we have no allies and they have Tyras. So Tyras has 10 cohorts and Olbia has 8. So they've got 18k max. We've got 18k. We don't have many places to walk without taking attrition. And that's a tough one. I feel like we need to split this army. And the second army can be led by Zopirian Zenonid. How loyal are you? 91. Okay. So yeah, now, because we did that, we've freed up the supply limit for both of these armies. Because Olbia have got, you know, 2 fortresses. Uh-oh. A child is born. Leonidas Spartakid. That's going to be awkward. He has siblings. So it does count. I was just wondering if it counted that. That's her kid, his kids. Yeah, it counts it all properly, which is good. Spartacus Spartakid, our firstborn, has come of age and he requests some responsibility. He's pretty bad at everything. He's kind of got some finesse. Let's give him a chance. So, the heir to the Bosporan Kingdom has asked to take on some of the responsibilities of rulership. Though young, he is confident that the necessary capabilities to be an effective administrator. So give him a chance. He gains prominence, but like, what does he do? Does he actually does he get a job? No, we haven't given him a job. He's 17, we'll have to see what happens to him. Uh-oh. He has inept leadership. Evidently it was a mistake. Attempts at statecraft and diplomacy have yielded disappointing results, and many in the Bosporan Kingdom question whether he'll ever be ready to take the reins of rulership. Uh-oh. He's losing prominence and popularity. And legitimacy. That's embarrassing. He had about like 2 weeks to try his hand at something there. Failed. The abrasive. The acerbic temperament of Spartacus III has become almost unbearable of late. It is said that even his remaining friends choose to avoid him where possible. So what's that going to do? We can have more rivals, and our subject opinion of us is lowered. How is our subject feeling about us? They're pretty good. They're pretty happy. Alright, I think it's time for Olbia. Can we do it with what we have? That's the question, though. This army has the... Okay, so that's a weird split. It didn't split quite right. I guess it's because of all the loyal troops. So we need some horse archers in this army. And this one needs some maybe light infantry. We'll see how that goes. Now let's increase our army maintenance and let's begin drilling these armies. So they can build up some experience. Soon we'll get our first tradition as well. If we had iron, actually, we could go down a different path and use heavy infantry a bit more. But the supply is so low up here, I think it's better to use troops that are more light and they don't take up as much weight. Because heavy infantry has a higher weight and they're going to hurt more across these badly supplied regions. Is this guy going to ever die? He's still really disloyal. The treasury of Superior Zenonid. So, it seems that, you know, our second in command has gotten his hands on a lot of wealth, and he's started investing a great deal of silver into building a reputation for himself. Though it is unclear exactly where he found these riches, his efforts are surprisingly effective. With his increased popularity, Zopirion has stated vying for a more powerful position in the Bosporan Kingdom, shamelessly comparing himself to our Basilis. We could say, he'll quiet down in time, or time to share the rest with the rest of us, Zopirion. We'll take on a bit of tyranny, but we'll get his money, some of his money. He'll lose loyalty, though. We'll get I need to get a bit of corruption, will he? Oh, he's going to get that either way, so that's already happened, the second thing. So it's either going to be, let's give to us, man. So that tyranny is going to basically hurt the loyalty of generals a little bit. That's fine. This fat-faced guy trying to hoard his money. I don't know where you got that money from. Alright. How are we doing supply-wise here? Just about okay. Yeah, we're just on the edge. I think it's time we get ready, though. How much more time do we need? Heavy infantry, what else could we get? So that's really the heavy infantry path. This is more light, which I think this is where we're going to go. And what about this one? Maybe this is more cavalry-focused. Yeah, I think we're going to go down this one. So shipbuilding costs reduced. It's kind of nothing at the beginning, but later it'll be more effective. We also can build octair units, which will be good for when we want to invade down south. And we've got good money again. How's the buildings here then? So this is now starting to convert at a little bit of a faster pace, which I'm happy to see. So let's get another temple. Whoops. Boom. This place is fully built. This place is not. Let's get an academy. Actually, which one is the... Yeah, let's get the academy. No, let's get the library. Alright, cool. We're just building libraries everywhere. I'm trying to really bring up that citizen value because our research ratio is so low. So libraries facilitate having more citizens. And then I'm also building academies to increase how fast they promote, you know. So we're trying to just really diminish that 40% number that we saw for tribesmen a while ago. Impatience is a virtue. So our son believes that his stature is deserving of a key role in our government. I mean, but it doesn't, though, because you only got 7 finesse, son. You know, frankly, you're not all you're cracked up to be. Although we should arrange your marriage. Be good to get someone next in line for you. What's your... Okay. Holy shit. Ever heard of a tweezers? Am I right? Alright. Calliope. She's 16. What's he missing? Because he's going to be the next in line. So if we could just get some... Wow, she's actually pretty good. 10 martial. Should march some of our... I mean... should march some of our women up here. We could do a better job than these Persians. Alright. Let's see who else is available. She would be good, though. Kind of. She'd be a little bit better at charisma, but not by much. We're not working with much down here. Crisis. Wow, what a cool name. 6 and 5. She's only 19. He's 19 as well. She might be better suited. She raises it by a total of 3 across 2 categories. 8 and 6. Actually, yeah, I think we'll go with Apollonia. She's 21, a little bit older than him. Kind of unheard of in this day, but I think he'll be okay. Yeah. Another suitable match, which is good. We don't always get this, by the way. Sometimes it says they're not suitable. Oh, that's interesting, because the father, or the head of the family, is usually dealt with, but because we were marrying people within our own family, even though we don't have that law, it was just the way the game is, by mistake, really. We were dealing with ourselves, so that was a totally bugged event at the beginning, I guess. This makes a lot more sense. So he's like approving it. Alright, cool. She'll be great. Founder, tolerant, corrupt. Yeah, she's perfect. Our firstborn is married. Right, let's begin the second war. This one's a little bit dangerous, but let's see how it goes. I'm gonna put on my war music. Alright. Got a little bit of experience in the armies, 23%. We're ready to go. I wasn't really in the best position there, but whatever, it's fine. Oh shit, there's more coming now. Yeah, there's something going on with the forts, man. I'm able to just like walk across them. That's not normal. Holy crap, did we breach it already? We did. Yeah, I think they haven't paid for their forts or something. That's why that's happening. Although it happened to us in the last episode anyway. Even though we were paying for ours. Speaking of not paying, are we paying for ours? We are. Okay, good. So, while we have that active, let's get morale of armies up. Boom. Army maintenance costs reduced. Wow, this is perfect. Everything's falling into place for us. There's 1,000 rogue men going back behind my lines. Unfulfilled promises. Our son is getting pretty unhappy now. Sorry, I'm going to slow down time just a bit. It's going just a little bit too fast. How's the fort now? 7%. Yeah, not bad. Cool. It looks like we're going to have a battle down here. We're in skirmish mode. Something I meant to do is change this to light infantry. Change this to horse archers. There we go. So that's going to be our second line is going to be the light infantry. Third is the flanking is going to be the horse archers. I think it kind of does that anyway, but just to be sure. Need to do it with these guys as well. I have faith. 8,000 men. We rolled pretty badly. Our guy's kind of losing, but we're slowly winning over time. We're killing more of them than they are of us. That's, again, I think it's all down to those horse archers, really. I mean, they had some, but just not nearly as effective as ours. Get out of here. We bring sad news. Artemidorus Spartacus has died at the age of 80. Died from overwork. Poor bastard. Right, we're gonna get the... Yeah, we'll get this guy in. Thonias Zenonid. Came from the, actually came from the Chersonesus families, I think. Pretty close to getting this now. Oh, have they just... Yeah, they did this again. They've lost colonization here. They had it before, so this is uncolonized. We could actually colonize that. Oh, it's so annoying, this like rogue army behind us. There's only 1,000 men though, so I don't really want to send anything back. I don't want to recruit anything either. What is it? It's horse archers. Okay, they're kind of amassing more actually, so maybe we should do something about that. Hang on, cancel that. Build one here and here. Then over here we'll get... Is that all? That's all we can get? Yeah, we'll just get 3,000 horse archers to deal with them. Alright, water shortage, not many men left. Should be easy. I'm going to start working on the other fort, because there's one right next to it. We must not neglect the arts. Yeah, sure, we'll pay for it. Got that before. The neglected... Oh my god, this guy's getting really pissed off. Utterly tired of waiting for his promised role in government, our son has been quietly whispering in the ear of one of our closest confidants. Lysandra Spartacus has been wooed by the venomous words, and both of these traitorous curs are spreading rumors of our lack of integrity. Dude, you're useless. I'm not giving you a job. Our son is going to go down to... Actually, that's pretty low loyalty. We should really do something about that. And we saw our own son as our rival. Oh my god. We can remove him as a rival. Okay. That's weird. I don't know what the trade-off for doing that is, but okay. He's gaining loyalty really fast. Maybe we could... Let's grant him a holding. And try to make friends with him. We cheer him up that way. We should get that province now in the next siege tick, I think. The benefits of power. We're the target of a brazenly outspoken critic who has been provoking his ire for some time. It seems that the ladman's protected by political opponents. He believes himself untouchable. Our son is really going crazy on us. This could be an excellent opportunity to impress him. Oh no, sorry. This is the this is to make friends with him. Yeah. So we could bribe him. We don't have the money for that. Although we'll do it anyway. We'll gamble what the deficit might be. Oh, it was his personal wealth. That's okay. It wasn't our own. Let's pop someone in charge of this really quickly. Theodorus Tripuscar. He's only 17. What a beard. And he has good loyalty. Alright, let's go. And we're going to get these three to merge. And then we're going to put them on skirmish and actually deception and independent operations. Defend borders even. Yeah, do that. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright, so they're going to hunt them down now. We have lower morale though, so I'm a bit worried on that, but I think we'll still pull ahead. Everyone likes gold. Your ruler will give our son 250 of their personal wealth. Sure. How much wealth do we have? What the hell? Why can't I see it? Oh, it's the top. 500. We're going to give him half our wealth. It seems like a really bad idea. Here, son, who's disloyal, have half my money. Be my friend. Oh shit, they're coming. I'm going to join that fight because I have a feeling that we might not win it. Scandal. So these two are having a scandal. Ordinarily... Oh no, even more than that. Sorry. We normally ignore this kind of thing. On this occasion, the esteemed Coinus Nenemidid was found in flagrant delicto with his lover. Okay, so these two are married, and he was banging her. The spouse overcome with the wait, no. I've got it totally wrong. These two are doing each other, and she's pissed off at him. Respect. So yeah, she's overcome with despair, has appealed to the court to have Coinus Nestemid stripped of his office as punishment for his brazenly public vice. Yeah, sorry man, this is, I'm not going to tolerate that. I'm not going to have any of that going on. You're a married man. You're a married man. Now the reason I'm actually going to do it is because this will actually free up a slot for our other guy Because what is he? He is the epic... Let's see what he is. That's really what we need to check first. Oh no, it's oratory. Yeah, I was going to put our son in the place of him, but that's for finesse. Actually, our son could take this spot. He's better at it. You know what? This is none of my business. This really is none of my business. Do what you want. The annoying thing is he's supposed to be on campaign right now, that other guy. Exotic gifts. Sure. Get him a tiger. He'll love it. Oh my god, we just barely won that fight. And we became friends with our son. Nice. This guy's supposed to be retaking territory. He's just standing there. Come on now. It's so annoying the way they just got a few of those behind me. But I didn't have a fort, so it really is my fault. I mean, I didn't have forts anywhere. It's taken quite a while to get. Alright, let's speed it up. Damn, this keeps... It's been on 42% for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. Another battle coming in here and says we might lose. Their commander's 8, they have higher morale. Barely. I think we'll win. Yeah. Good. It's getting ridiculous though that we haven't taken that city though now. How long does that take? There we go, we finally got it. The sacking of Olbia. Let it be gentle. 2 pops died. 2 pops captured and distributed. Oh no, they were the 2 pops that were captured died. Whoops. Alright, so Olbia has been taken. We're going to take all the territories around that. So we're not going to have anything coming running behind us anymore after we clear up what is behind us already. So let's put on, yeah, defend borders, man. Go. Actually, you know what? You just continue your siege here. That'd be the best solution right now. So how's our... While we're waiting... That's going to take care of itself, I'm sure of it. While we're waiting on all that to happen, how's the pop situation here? So yeah, we got a lot of citizens. We're reducing those tribesmen, which is good. I feel like we still have quite a lot. We had 40%. We're down to 36 though now, so that's getting better. I wish you could give it like a chase order, you know? I just want to chase that guy. We are purely horse cavalry, so we should catch him. We are faster. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that kind of AI controlled movement thing. It's just not really doing what I want it to. Alright, so they're coming in to attack me here, but I'm bringing in my second army as well to help, so I think we'll be okay. Oh my god, we are losing so much. Damn, we're not even near there. Shit. Okay. Let's fall back. Let's fall back there. This guy can probably take care of it. Yeah, and we're just a bit delayed on that. He's coming in now, and he said he was going to win. Although I can see why. There's a river and a fort. Yeah, it looks like we just about got him. Oh, maybe not. Damn. Why, though? They've got a little bit more discipline, but I don't understand why. We had more. We had the same units. We rolled pretty well. Crap. Uh-oh, bit of a setback. Bit of a setback. Damn, this is really dragging out. I wanted to end the episode at the end of the war, but it's not over yet. We have 106 gold. I don't know if I want to raise new armies or not, or just wait. I think we'll just wait. Siege ability, man, that would have been a good one to get. Okay, let's just recruit a tiny bit more into this army. So yeah. Damn, yeah, oh my god, 20,000 from Tyras alone now? Jesus. They might end up just assaulting the walls there, at this rate. Who do we want to send? This guy is just a brother of the general, so yeah, let's just send him. It's not a big deal. Damn, getting a little tougher than I thought, just slightly. Bit off maybe more than we could chew. I thought it was going fine, but that siege took so long. I think that's what caused me the problem. Alright, this army is done. Let's reorganize the units so they'll replenish what they've lost, get their morale back really quickly, then we'll force march them up north. How's that income rate? Oh shit, it's bad. Might not make money next month. Oh no. I should have thought about that as I was building. This is not good. They've just taken their siege back. Damn. Alright, you know what? We're going to have to call it there. So this war is not going in my favor. There's a 24,000 stack. We've got the numbers. I believe we will be able to push them back, but a bit of a setback. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. We'll see how it goes.